Although maybe we don't. I don't know. Maybe.
Well,
okay.
What's the important part?
Yeah, the guitars. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's I can't really see. Can you see it from what your angle, or is it like
sort of? Yeah.
You know how the screen kind of gets a little wonky? I'm gonna adjust it. We have a few minutes here.
Okay.
Is that any better?
You're gonna adjust that, not the camera.
No, I think the camera's okay. We just need to
what you should do is pull the camera in a little bit.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's try that a little bit.
There you go. I think that's better because really people will get glimpses of the beauties behind us.
Yeah, and we'll show.
And
we'll show.
It's not all about our pretty faces.
No, I mean it's about mine. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't know if it's time.
It's interesting how this haircut looks way different on camera than it does in person.
It's interesting how gray my hair is.
Mm-hmm. You should just knock that crap off. You don't have to worry about it. You can pretend that you're 40 again.
Hey, yeah. All right. I'm not even going to wear my hat tonight.
What?
Yeah.
Because it'll get in the way of these beauties back here.
Yeah. And
we've got 4 beauties.
Yeah. Oh, geez, beauty, eh?
Oh, geez, look at those beauties.
Hey, everybody, this is Matt, and we're at Texas Toast Guitars. Thanks for watching a very, very cool reveal.
Yep.
I was what you were going to say.
Reveal. Remember
the first time we did a reveal, when we called it a reveal, and I did that, and it everybody kind of latched onto that. It was very cool.
We had shirts.
We had shirts and everything.
Yeah. Those were good times.
So we've got 4 guitars to show you guys tonight, and a project that I worked on a little bit today. I had to do a bunch of administrative stuff today, and I was on the computer and sent a bunch of emails because I was way behind doing that. And I hate sending emails, and I hate, doing like putting put the round peg in the round hole. I did something. It's not creative work, and I'm like,
you don't like putting the round peg in the round hole?
Well, it just seems like rote kind of stuff. Yeah. So. Is that a euphemism for something?
Yeah, I haven't put the round peg in a long time.
Anyway, so we've got 4 challenges to show you. We want to talk a lot about those, but I do have something.
You sort of just spoiled it, didn't you?
No, well, it says in the title.
Oh, okay.
It says in the title. So I also have this guy. A lot of people are like, "Hey, I noticed that you don't make custom guitars anymore." That is mostly accurate, but partially inaccurate. We don't make inexpensive custom guitars anymore. And so Robert has had this neck through Flying V going for a long time, and I'm really happy with it. I'm so happy with it. It's like, no, that's not how happy I am. But check it out. Yeah, Bernie Rico, eat your heart out. I mean, this is like multi-laminate, all maple and walnut, and yeah, it looks. I'm not really in the camera.
Show the crotch, and then people can maybe see what's going on.
Who is your favorite Flying V player?
Lonnie Mac.
That's a good answer.
It is a good answer.
And it's probably
the correct.
I think it's probably the correct answer. But the guy from Electric Eel Shock is also a good.
Oh, and he is cool.
If you said Randy Rhoads, wrong.
Yeah.
I'm gonna even. You know what?
Freddie King's cool.
Freddie King's cool, but that'd be the wrong answer. I'm gonna go one step further, and you thought you would never hear me say this. Billy Gibbons played a Flying V. He has on the cover of the Fandango album. Not the coolest.
Okay.
Not as cool as Lonnie Mac.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Lonnie Mac.
I mean, in terms of Flying V specific players, mostly because Billy Gibbons plays all kinds of guitars.
I may also say Chris Ray.
Oh yeah, Chris Ray.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the guy from Electric Eel Shock. So, which I don't know his name, but he's really funny.
Look them up.
You did or
no? I said I'm telling people out there.
That's
look them up.
That's Jim Jam Jimmy's one of his new favorite bands.
Yep. Look up Bastard by Electric Eel Shock.
That's an excellent one. My favorite though is Rock and Roll Can Rescue the World. Yeah. So anyway, all right. So so Flying V for Robert. This one is almost ready for me to go. Here, Chris, you do the rest. And when Robert calls and says, "Hey, is my guitar done yet?" I can go, "I don't know. You need to talk to Chris about that." No, and he's not here. So Yeah, no.
He's
It won't be
been
long
taking a
because
lot of time off. I'll
He's-
be honest with you. I don't know when he's even coming back.
so this one is cool. And so we still do some custom stuff, but we don't give it away.
Nope.
All right.
Don't give it away now.
No, we don't. All right. So Chris, why don't you take it away? I'll put this away and I'll just sit
What do
around
you want
and
me
drink.
to What do you want me to talk about?
Well, gosh, I don't know.
Well, so we finished up 4 challengers.
That's right.
4 standard challengers, and this is, I think, the first time that we've ever done anything quite like this, which is pretty much like a production run almost. For 2 guys, 4 guitars is kind of a production
It's a
run.
It's kind of a big deal. We've done lots of guitars and had them completed more or less simultaneously.
Yeah, we've done lots. We've even done a bunch of different challengers, but they all had slightly different finishes, and there was this one and that
one had a blue top, and one was bound,
this
and
one had this pickup, and this one had this bridge, and da 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 da. But these are all 4 basically identical. That was the whole point of this exercise,
which has been months in the making. And I'm actually that's how long have we kind of been working on this side of it, where we just where we're like
going to make
focusing
challengers. I think that whole idea came up 6 months ago. We've been working on these for, I don't know, 4 or 5 months.
Yeah,
maybe something like that. I mean,
in addition to all the other stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's the thing is and we sort of pushed some of this through because we want to have, we wanted to have these finished for some photos, and
that's right. We've got a new website
like
happening, which is very exciting. And these very swoonable challengers in the back here.
Yeah.
So the standard challenger is a semi-hollow. All of these guitars weigh under 7 pounds.
Nope, 7 pounds or under.
7. We got one that's like 7.
Yeah, 2 of them weigh 7.04.
Yeah. Okay.
07, whatever.
And some of them weigh like 6'3".
And one weighs 6'3".
What? Yes. Well, there's only 4, and if 2 of them weigh 7, then one of them.
And the other one weighs 6'5".
Okay. Yeah, but they're all very, very light.
They are all very light.
And so you want to show them off? You want to show off what?
Let's talk about for a second. Let's talk about the whole idea of 4 of the exact same guitars and 4, and going forward with something like that.
So this is the standard model, and they're all identical. Mahogany back, mahogany neck, maple top, black poisonwood fretboard, same cryo wire frets, same pure juice humbuckers, same Hipshot open gear non-locking tuners, because they're my favorite.
Yep.
New and very cool bridge that we get from Hipshot that they make that's kind of tailor made for this one. And I mean you can buy them, but it's something that is specific to this model. So we've got 3-way selector switch, volume tone, so independent volume, master tone.
Yep. And you built all of these, all 4 of them at the same time.
Yeah.
I painted all 4 of them at the same time.
On the same day.
Did all the sunbursts the same day, did all the same passes, even though they look slightly different. They all have the same paint. It's just the wood that changes that.
Sure.
If you open them up, the wiring is all identical looking.
Yeah, because you did all of them. Yeah, it's really awesome.
Yeah, we assembly line these as much as 2 guys kind of can, right? Yeah. I did all the fretwork. I did, anyway, just everything is as similar to the other ones as you can get, and they're all exactly the same. Yeah, except for wood.
We forgot to talk about the binding. We used to use plastic binding, and these all have maple binding.
Yep.
On the necks and the bodies, and it is really spectacular stuff. And the finish is awesome. It's like glass, and you can see yourself in it. And when you buy one of these, I want you to look at your guitar every day, and I want you to see your reflection in your guitar every day. And I want you to just kind of hold your guitar and caress it. And if you can't get behind that, then you had best unfuck yourselves and start shitting me Tiffany cufflinks, because that is what this guitar deserves. So
and
that was
give it a minute.
That was a bird. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. You're gonna like it.
But you got to break it in.
Yeah. Yep. Your favorite pair of shoes probably didn't fit that great.
Yeah, the first day.
Yeah.
Now they're your favorite.
Anyway.
Yeah. Although there's something familiar about the Challenger, and I think that when most people who pick it up are like, oh, geez, it just like it sits really well because there's a slight offset. The contour on the bottom is deeper. Mm-hmm. So everything about the Challenger it's my favorite guitar, and if I could only make one guitar for the rest of my life, I would make more Challengers because it's a guitar that Chris and I have been developing for over a decade, actually. You've
been developing it for over a decade. I've been helping you develop it for 6 or 7 years.
We've made so many of them. There's little tiny tweaks, and now I think we're finally where like everything about it. There's nothing about it that we're like, everything about it we like.
Yeah. Yep. And it was fun to put together 4 of them in a row, and they're all the same, and there's no, remember this is the one that has this, and this is they're all the same, and I could do all the same steps and sort of kind of streamline some stuff. Not really streamline, but see some similarities, and maybe see some things that in the next round will change slightly. From a manufacturing standpoint. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, and so that was kind of fun for me.
What do you think about like a bolt-on Challenger? These are all set.
Well, we've done stuff like that before, and
do you think there's a manufacturing advantage to using bolt-on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do. Buffing and sanding are infinitely easier. It's 3 or 4 times easier.
Well, but I would want to use maple necks if we did that. And so that it's a harder neck to it's a harder material to shave.
That don't befront me.
No, because I'm the one doing that one. Yeah.
But even if you did mahogany and inserts and stuff like that, the buffing part of it is.
Oh, you know what though? But I hate a screwed together guitar with a painted neck. If it's going to have a maple neck and be screwed together, I want the maple to be look like maple. So, but yeah,
I agree.
So Paul Reed Smith has kind of straddled that for many years with their CE line, and I take a lot of design cues from a lot of other builders, and certainly PRS is one of them.
Yeah.
But this is our own guitar, and I'd like to show you guys our own guitar. How about that?
Go for it, Matt.
All right, you want to hold it, or you want me to hold it?
No, you hold it.
All right. So
I'm pretty comfy. I worked hard today.
I know.
I didn't work hard all week.
Whoa.
We were waiting for parts for these, and
until today,
and I did as much as I could possibly get done on all of them. They were all exactly at the same point this morning. They're all exactly at the same point now, but we were waiting for pickup rings and string ferrules for the back, and so I did everything that I could except for that stuff.
These are, like you open the case on this and you're gonna instantly swoon. That's just all there is to it. So
I hope so.
So let me get this
at making them swoonable.
Yeah. Oh, they're totally swoonable. So these are so let's start on the top.
Okay.
And instead of starting at the headstock, let's start at the top.
Talk about the.
So these are flame maple tops or maple tops with maple binding. They feature, like I said, the Texas Toast Pure Juice humbuckers, and if you pull the pickups, they're actually engraved on the pickups Pure Juice, and neck and bridge. We have neck volume, bridge volume, and master tone.
Yep.
We have the Hipshot bridge that's specific to this model. 3-way toggle switch for obviously selecting bridge pickup
for 3-way toggling.
Yeah. My guitar player.
How many more toggles do you need than 3?
I had band practice last night, and my guitar player in the band that I'm in plays the Challenger because he's on board with him, and he's like, you should make it so that you can't ever put it in the middle position, and because he hates that when his guitar accidentally gets flicked into the middle. He likes either one or the other.
He's a hard rocker.
He
should probably turn this sideways.
He probably
Side
should.
to side,
He
so
actually
he
has
did
only
that.
2 controls. He has 2 volumes because he's like, I never mess with the tone. It's
And
just
he
all the way
switched
up.
his. This is the bridge and this is the neck.
Yeah, because this is the one he uses the most. Yeah.
And that's something you can do.
You could do that too. So so these beauties are maple tops, black poison wood fretboards. And you know, when we got the CNC machine for doing inlay, everyone was like, so Matt likes inlay now. No, nothing could be further from the truth. You guys like inlay and we'll do inlay, but if I'm building a guitar that I think should be when I'm building a guitar, I don't think that it should have any inlay because I love the way the wood looks. And it features our very excellent Texas Toast headstock, which is has a 7-degree angle and is super nice. We have the I can't even talk about the tuners yet because get a load of the Chris burst the back and he burst the necks and this is the kind of paint work that
I like nothing more than burst tops, of course, but burst everything.
Yeah,
burst necks are the
The
coolest.
burst neck on this and the whole the back and everything is so if you buy a guitar that has a burst top, it is not unheard of for the back and neck to just be whatever the outside burst color is, like red or tobacco or something.
The other thing that I like about these is you can really see the mahogany on the sides.
Yeah,
of all of these, it's not so dark that you can't tell that it's mahogany. It's really, really sharp.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
these I'm pretty happy with that.
All right, I want to show you guys. So and all of these guitars have the burst back and necks. That's a standard feature. Yes.
Yeah, they're all the same.
No, but I mean, moving forward. You get a burst from us, whether that you get a flame maple top or a quilt maple top or plain maple top. It'll have a burst neck and back. So it will also have the Hipshot open gear tuners because I love them, and all of our guitars feature a volute. That's this right here. It's a little bit extra meat. And a 7-degree headstock, which is the one true and holy headstock angle.
Yep. And you know what these guitars do when you set them flat?
They don't hit the headstock.
Flat. Yeah. They don't hit the headstock.
Yeah. So I don't know. You can't. You've seen enough of this one already.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to see another one?
No, I'll show. What else do you want to talk about? So on previous iterations of this guitar, we had a bridge that we had designed and worked with a fellow, and we've since discontinued using those. And they were top loading. Now they are string through, which I think is really neat. And our top loading bridge was super cool too.
It was cool too, and I liked it. As much as I liked it, I was, the saddles. I know a lot of people would prefer individual saddles.
Yeah. If you buy one of these guitars and you don't do this to it every day, something is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. With you, not the guitar, because these guitars are so cool.
I do that.
So well, remember what I said about the whole Tiffany cufflinks thing? Yeah. So there's just so many little things, so they've got a recessed jack. You can't see it from the side. It's actually recessed in there, which is totally spectacular. Everything on this is contoured. You don't grind and grate your. I'm getting fingerprints all over Chris's.
That's
nicely
okay.
polished.
I got fingerprints on them all day long. I just recently wiped them off. I can wipe them off again.
So I don't know what else. I mean,
I don't know. Show off another one.
Okay, let's show off. Let's just
show off Fang.
Oh, okay, Fang. All right, here. I'm gonna know it. You hold Fang and show it off, and I'll put the other one away. And you should caress it too.
You want me to? I was gonna get another beer.
Okay.
Keep talking.
All right, so we call this one Fang because it's got little fangs on the coming off of the pickup there, and that's just some mineral streaking in the maple. And actually, I think it's really, really cool. It's just an extra feature. Wood is a natural product, and it's not completely homogeneous, which normally, like in nachos, I like homogeneousness, right. But in a guitar, I don't. The thing about these is they all feel similar, but they all feel different too. This one weighs a little bit less than the other one, and it's just, the contouring is the same. They're identical, and they're not identical at the same time.
Yeah, they're as identical as we can make them, but they're not identical.
Yeah.
As far, because it's wood.
Yeah. The other thing is because they're semi-hollow, there's a block that runs down the center, and there's no finish on the hollow parts. So a lot of guys talk. Yeah, inside.
On the outside,
there's finish.
Oh, there's finish.
So a lot of guys talk about like, well, I want my wood to breathe and stuff. Well, wood doesn't have lungs, but the inside of the cavities are all exposed to the air. You know what I mean? The only thing that's keeping the air from actually touching the material on the inside is this plastic cover.
And I don't screw it down that tight because
you want it to.
I want it to be.
You don't want it to be too kooky. So I don't know. I'm just kind of beside myself that these are done now.
Me too.
Because I really wanted 4 to be done. There's something about like doing one that you think is excellent, but there's something. It's 4 times as cool at least to have 4 of the same.
And in the last, let's say 2 years,
this is like
3 years,
you just want to like hold.
Yeah, in the last 2 or 3 years, we've made a bunch of challengers. And we've made, individual challengers, and we go, oh, this is the best one we've ever made. This is the best one we've ever made.
Which
Yours
is accurate.
Is the best one we've ever made. And some of that's just finished stuff.
But every time we've said that, it's been accurate.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just how smooth it all went too. But these are the best challengers we've ever made,
bar none. Yeah.
And we have a whole bunch more that are the best challengers we've ever made.
There's about 15 more challengers that are in the works right now.
Yeah. But it is cool. You kept talking about, don't you think it'll be cool to have 4 of them? I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah. You didn't believe me when I was
kind of,
you were shining me on.
Well, but I mean, it was like, yeah, but they're all gonna be the same.
Yeah.
And now that they're done, it's really cool. And one of my favorite things is actually standing in back of them because they're all the tops are more or less the same. The backs are very, very much the same. There's a little bit of variation.
Yeah, but you can see that that sunburst is on the back of this one again. God, I love that. Man,
and they all have the same paint. They all have the same, and it's like, oh yeah, I get it. That's really neat because I don't want to say anybody can build one guitar, but 4 is kind of a neat thing.
Yeah.
And 5 is neat too.
Yep. And I see us building a lot of these challengers in the future. It's neat to have a model that we're proud enough of to go, you know what? Let's put all our eggs in this basket. This is our model. And I think we love it. And you guys are going to love it. This is a
pretty cool guitar.
Yeah.
I look at it and I go, if I saw that in a store,
right?
Yeah, I would think that's a pretty damn nice looking guitar. Yep.
I think so too.
Who's the stud that painted that?
That's what they'll say. So
that's what I ask myself when I go to the music store.
Standard price for the Challengers is as of right now $24.99 as you see it. Now, if you get a slightly nicer top, that's a $200 upcharge. If you want one of the TV yellow ones, if you guys follow us on social media, you saw the TV yellow one. I think a guy sent me a thing today. No, I know a guy sent me a thing. A couple people have asked me how much those were, and I told them $19.99. So,
I thought we said 2,000.
Yeah, we did, but I took 1 penny off. Don't worry, I'll give you the same. I'll give you the. We're also looking for cases specific to the Challenger. And the one that I found is just tacky enough for me, and it's black with leopard lining, and it hasn't come yet. It should be here Monday.
Yep.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what these look like in the leopard lined case.
Yep.
What do you? It's a slightly more expensive thing, but I'm like,
yeah, it is. Neat. But cases are cool and certificates are cool, and
that's right. Each one of these will come with
just the guitar, right?
It's just cool stuff that comes with it.
Yeah, sometimes packaging is cool.
I think so. Yeah. So we're gonna have a certificate of authenticity for each Challenger that you buy. If you want to buy like one of them, you'll get one. If you want to buy 10 of them, you'll get 10 of them. They'll also come with a my rules for care and feeding of guitars, as well as Captain Beefheart's rules for playing.
Oh, this is just for me, not for them.
Oh, it's not for, okay. I'm like, what are you doing? You're boo. And a bunch of other cool stuff that's going to come with the cases, in addition to having this awesome guitar.
Yeah.
One of these is already sold.
Okay.
But Rod, I hate to break it to you, the other 3 are still available. So
they are.
Yeah.
Yep.
Send me an email and you can get one of these super, super cool things.
So let's show off the other 2.
Okay.
Real quick.
I gotta want to just hold this one.
Just give it to me, the guitar.
Which ones have we not shown off yet?
So we haven't shown off
This one?
Well, show off that one and then show off.
All right. So again, all of these features are the same, but you don't want to gloss over them because they're all a little bit different. God, these are all super light.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. You don't and a 6.5 pound or a 7 pound guitar is a much lighter guitar than an 8-pound guitar or an 8.5 pound guitar or a 9-pound guitar. 9 starts feeling
like a heavy
an anchor around your neck.
Yeah.
And these are all really light.
So again, the backs on these are like kind of the showstoppers. You know what I mean?
Think?
Well, I just look how cool it is.
Well, it looks cool, but
I mean, but I mean the tops are also the show. Yeah, everything about this guitar is a showstopper.
I always think of the top as for the people, and the back for you. The back's for me.
I like to feel the back on
and
me.
I like to in this area here. I like to when I'm playing it and I look down. I like that to be, something that I like, and I like seeing wood. So.
There's something cool. Like you want this guitar. Oh, because they're hollow and because they're so resonant, you'll feel this vibrate against you when you're playing it. You can actually feel it resonate when you're playing. And you're like, you want that to be pressed up against you. That's the cool thing.
And they're pretty loud acoustically too.
Very, very much.
When you play them, when you play them on the couch.
Yep. Yep. Super excellent. So we have one that's unbelievably light and has probably the nicer of the tops of these 4.
Are we swapping?
Let's swap.
Okay. This one might be the lightest.
No, this one's the lightest.
Oh yeah, that's right. This one's second.
So I'm gonna get off of my butt here and show you guys. You can't really see it, but this thing is like a crazy amount of flame. You might be able to see. Yeah, there you go. You can actually see it in the binding. You can see how figured the top is. And if you were right here with me, you could see how figured the top is. So, but anyway, so this, and it's just stupid light. If you can't hold your guitar out like this for 30 seconds without discomfort, your guitar is too heavy. I'm going to go on record right now. If you can't do this with your guitar, by the way, see, it's not actually touching anything on the bottom. If you can't do this for 30 seconds, either you need to start doing push-ups, which is probably not the case because this shouldn't be an imposition. It's probably that your guitar is too heavy. This should be something that doesn't fatigue you. So you should be able to do this. Okay. That's my new proclamation to everybody. Okay. All
right.
What do you think? What say ye?
Well, I dig them because they're light and
no, but I mean about my this.
Sure.
Thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like to kind of have it be like here's what you should be able to do and why. So.
Yep.
And lighter is generally speaking better. Oh, when we started to do the semi-hollow, the whole thing was we wanted people to say either nothing or ooh, that's light, because we built some guitars
that you want to hear.
Yeah, because in the past we've heard this a lot. Wow, heavy.
Yeah,
like the plywood Les Paul.
Seems kind of heavy.
Yeah. But so just get a load of God. These are so excellent.
And
just
all
beautiful instruments. So.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the way they turned out.
Yeah.
As much as I get, like hyper focused on every little thing.
Yeah.
I sit back and look at them here, and they're really great. And I'm my own worst critic. So there's nothing about these that I don't like. There's no like that one has that one thing. They're all perfect. There's none of that.
Yeah. Yep. So guys, thanks for watching our quick reveal on the new Challengers and the standard models.
I will say this: if you want one of these, let us know. Now these are going to be photo guitars.
Oh yeah. So
they're not going to pop up on the website for a while, but if you want one, email us. Email Matt. Go to the website and take a look at the email and email Matt, and we can arrange for you to have one of
We
these.
can absolutely reserve one for you with the leopard print case and all the case candy.
All the case candy.
But I can't send it out until we get pictures of all of these.
Yeah,
Because that's kind of a critical component to
couple
the new
3
website.
weeks, right? Yeah.
I think the pictures will be taken sooner than that.
But we got
then
class next week and things happen and we're not the best shippers. And so
that's true too.
Yeah. So it'll be, but if you want one of them, let us know and we'll be more than happy to sell you one.
I don't know if I'll be more than happy. I kind of like.
I'll be overjoyed.
It's kind of like just holding
one.
this one.
Yeah.
I don't want to give them away. These are all like my babies.
Yeah.
So yeah. But no, I the purpose of building guitars is so that guitar players play them, and not just so that I have a bunch of awesome guitars that I don't sell. So yeah, I will very happily sell all of these. And,
hold it right there. Let me just.
You want to get a?
I can literally see no scratch. It is a sheet of glass.
It is blem
It
free.
is. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that.
So, and these are all handmade too, old school guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
by these 4 hands.
That's right. Us 2 dudes.
Yeah, no other hands were involved in this. So,
which is pretty excellent.
I used my feet for some of it.
Oh yeah, but that's
But that still counts
because
it was me. Yeah.
So, all right. Well, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any question about the challengers or any of the other stuff that we do, please send me an email. Leave it in the comment section below. Yada yada. You know how that stuff goes.
Yep.
We'll see you Sunday for a live stream, and then we've got a class next week, which will be lots of fun.
Mm-hmm. Look for lots of Instagram posts.
Yep, absolutely.
And pictures. And by Friday, huge reveal.
7 guitars. Yeah.
7 guitars, and then Kridman party.
Yep. Oh, that's right. Duh. Okay. Oh, you hold.
Yep. And there should be. We should figure out a way to do some live video from Kridman party.
I'm gonna be drunk. No, I'm not.
That's never slowed us down.
That's never slowed us down.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna try to be as in control as I possibly can. All right, guys. This is Matt at Texas Toast.
This is Chris at Texas Toast.
Reminding you that if you're so smart, buy one of these challengers. No, life is short. You might as well have a Texas Toast Challenger. Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see you next time. I gotta go over here to stop the deal.
How long was that?
I don't know.